everyone, welcome back to Always Forever Creations. My name is Stephanie. If you are new, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe. I am going to start trying to do things a little bit differently. I've always wanted my channel to be a maker's vlog rather than a craft with me type video. So I'm going to start and learn and grow, hopefully, and we'll see how this goes. My goal here still is to inspire and motivate others to do their own crafting, making, artistry, whatever it is. Yeah, and hopefully grow a business. So I have a lot of catching up to do from October. I've been lacking in motivation, and it's been difficult just being in the mess. I did make my son's and my daughter's Halloween costumes, so I've been busy on that, and that was about all that I could bring myself to work on. So yeah, so I have catching up to do and hopefully getting ahead, but through the month of November, yeah, I'm just gonna do the best I can, give myself some grace, be honest with myself about what's doable and not doable, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. So this is my life through making, I guess. So starting with clay ghosts. This was a craft I did with my sister-in-law. These are supposed to be decorated with napkin, or I'm going to use some collage paper from Tim Holtz. Yeah, and I will try to put the Instagram reel somewhere, preferably over here. We'll see how that goes. But yes, it was a really cute, fun project. We started it together. We did a lot of talking. It was really good to catch up with her. I miss her so much. And this was a craft that that was shared with both of us just randomly on Instagram. It's funny how we get like similar or just the flat out same crafts out there sent to us. So I have 4 that I need to decorate. So I'm gonna slide on over and we'll get to making these pretty. They're weird shapes, and my son started to make this one red, so that's okay. I am afraid about packing these up for because I'm not gonna have these out all year round. I'll only pull them out during the spooky season. But they are pretty fragile, so I am a little worried about boxing them up every year, so we'll see how long they last. It was fun to make. They don't have to last forever. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I have a collage paper from Tim Holtz Ideology. This is Serendipity. This one doesn't have a year on it. So I bought 2 of these. I sent one to my sister-in-law and then kept one for myself for our little ghost. I also sent some fall napkins. I used it on a birthday card I recently posted. But I think I am gonna go more this route rather than fall ghost. But I also have this napkin, which is white, but it has that gray kind of pattern on it, and I think that would be cute to kind of lay along the edges, and then we can decorate over with the collage paper. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see how it goes. If you're new to working with napkins, I am also new to working with napkins, but I've seen a lot of people do this, where you put a piece of tape down, rip it off, and it will peel the layers you want to take off. And most napkins, I believe, usually have 3 layers to them. So you want to get the 2 just plain white layers off, which just leaves you with the pattern. This isn't a good napkin to work with because it's almost too translucent, and I usually lose the pattern, but I keep trying. I keep trying to use it, keep trying to work with it. So that's like the definition of insanity, right? Expecting a different results. I don't know. I'm just gonna cut a kind of windy strip. Should I tear it? I guess I could tear it. There we go. All right. Oh, I also pulled out sparkle texture paste. I don't know if I'll use it, but maybe. And I am using Mod Podge because that's what I have. I guess, which one should I start on? Because I'll probably only do one like in full with you guys, and then I will probably speed things up for the other ones or completely skip it. All right, let's see what happens. Let's go this way. And then I am pretty sure I can just wet the edges here or file that off. I'm hoping you'll be able to see the pattern since I'm putting it on something white, although I think I tried that too. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this glue is making the clay wet again. I mean, that makes sense. This is just a Crayola air dry clay. So I don't think that's fancy stuff. Pretty decently priced. I think I'm gonna get the effect that I want. Is there not glue under here? There we go. Let's not put you down on that. We can set you down there. Is anyone else still playing catch up with their October projects that they started and never finished? I have so many. But like I said, I worked on the kids' Halloween costumes and those turned out great. I'm very happy with how they turned out, and the kids had a lot of fun trick-or-treating. So I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I started a couple of journals. I had a Halloween brag book I was working on, like costumes. So I can brag about the costumes I made like I'm doing right now. My son was Davy Jones and my daughter was Captain Jack Sparrow. And they trick-or-treated for a whole 2 hours. I was very impressed. Was it last year? They did okay. The year before, we did go to the zoo and then we came home because the zoo like festivity was a little bit earlier than trick-or-treating, like it was still light out. But then we came home and I took them trick-or-treating, and we walked down the street and my son was like, nope, I'm ready to go home. My daughter was still pretty young, but she was only 1. But yeah, he was like, I'm done. I don't know if I want to do this technique on all of them. So yeah, we trick-or-treated for 2 hours. It was very cool. The neighborhood we're currently in did a really good job. Everyone's very festive, so it's always fun. I don't know if I want to do this on all of them because of the amount of time it is taking to do. Using a nail file. Fun fact about my sister-in-law, she doesn't use a nail file. She doesn't own one. I don't know how. I could never survive. I don't go a day without filing a nail down. They're just constantly breaking. Alrighty, I'm just going quickly around the edge, and I will not be doing this to the other ghosts because it's messy and I feel like it took a long time. It didn't really take up that long of time. I even in frame, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm just tired. It is 9:30. It's not 9:30. It's 9:11. Alrighty. It does look cute though. I really do like it. Unfortunately, I do like it. Maybe I will do it. Okay. Napkins are blown away. I'm gonna put a little on top of his head. Don't want it going over his eyes though. And what do? I put it right on his eye. Just right on it. I don't mind if the napkin's wrinkly because I think it will play up the sheet fabric look. So I'm okay with that. Should I leave one just like this? Oh, you know, I should have painted it then if I was gonna do that. Like get it a nice bright white and then do that. I kind of like it just like this. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna set him aside and start playing with this collage paper. I've never used collage paper, but this sounds super cool. My understanding is that you paste this on and all the white is gonna disappear, leaving just the printed part. Yes. Maybe big piece for that. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm gonna try to be in frame. Does the glue have to go under or over? Maybe I should have watched a tutorial on collage paper. Or does it have to be both? I know it's recommended to use collage medium from Distress. I don't have that. I will be tempted to buy it after I run out of Mod Podge. Not gonna lie, to try it out. My sister-in-law did finish hers, fully decorated and everything, and they were very beautiful. Okay, just, just stick down. Just be good. Be good. Do what you're supposed to do. The reveal is going to be amazing, right? Because these look so messy right now. I love these trees. I know it's gonna disappear, but I also just don't want to deal with it. I have a good picturesque spot here. Maybe. We'll try. We'll see what happens. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I feel like this one's going on better. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm feeling more confident about it. Okay. These each need a little bit more. I just don't know what yet. Ooh, I like the moth. This says November. We are in November. I was thinking about doing a plan November makes with me type video, but then I got so anxious about it, and I obviously did not do that. I kind of just went, I just need to jump in and start doing. Oh, there's something under here. Oh, that one's pretty. That's good for, this will be good more for a card or something rather than this project because of its shape. This I feel like is good for this project. So I'm getting my bigger pieces on first, and then I'll go back through and add some smaller bits. So on this ghost, I really like how the flowers are turning out. Stick down. I'm gonna keep. keep that same pattern on the other side. Alrighty, just getting in there, smishing with my fingers because I added too much glue in all the wrong places. Alrighty, I like that one. You're done. You're being set aside to dry. I think I'll just stick some napkin on this small little ghost just to tie it in with this other one that I have. So there feels like there's some cohesiveness. I don't really care about that. These are for me. They're going to be in my home for decoration until they break. Because they will break. I know it. I already know. These might be easier to decorate like this if you keep them in their little spice jar stand or whatever you use to kind of shape them. Might stay a little bit better. I'm actually not loving what is happening here. How do I fix that? I don't know if it will look better when it dries, but I don't like that it just looks like there's a strip, you know, kind of going across the front of the body. Okay, let me see. Where are the other bugs? Or since I have the tree, maybe I'll take this leaf and I'll put that over the top. Yeah, why not? I'll show you what it looks like. Get some glue under there. Kind of gotta wrap it around the mouth. Glue underneath. Okay. That's a little bit better. But yet I am still not happy with how it looks. We will just keep adding until it's right. Maybe less is more, but on this one, more is more. Okay. Oh, so much glue. The mess with the glue that I am making. Some people may be offended. Alrighty, he is done. You are good. You need to dry. Okay. And then I have you. We have this moth. Do you work on this one? You know, I put a lot of weird wrinkles in these guys, and so it's hard to get things to kind of like lay across them. I don't think I want people on there. I have Martha Makes Art live on, so it feels like I'm not fully alone. Because the reality is, I'm here crafting alone by myself. It's nice to think that you guys are here, but you know, that's the reality. We'll have to play with collage paper on paper, not just ghosts. But until then, keeping ghosting along. This is a fun craft and I recommend it. And again, I will hopefully get that reel in the video. If not, I will link the creator's name. I don't know it off the top of my head. So I will link her name down below so you can go check her stuff out. She does a lot of fun things on her Instagram. And what's kind of cool is I've seen other people post their makes of these on Instagram too from her instructions. Okay, I do want something here. Do you think we can get, probably not all of this, but the flower? I'm gonna try to put the flower at the top of his head. And I have no idea where it's gonna go. I wonder if having the Mod Podge or any other kind of glue paste is gonna help kind of seal the clay in and make it stronger. Is that a thing? Will that happen? Getting a weird shadow and I'm not sure. It's gotta be from the phone itself. I'm sorry about that. We'll figure out how to fix that at some point. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, these all need time to dry and I will see you when they are all done. Morning. The ghosts are done, the ghosts are dry, and I added some sparkle paste to this one and you cannot tell on camera at all, but in person, if you trust me, it does look sparkly. It looks really good. On this guy here, I added Astro Paste from Simon Hurley. This you cannot see on camera or on person. It just has clumps of paste on it, essentially. And on this one, I added the red Astro Paste. Obviously that you can see. I added the red because my son had already scraped ink on this, so it was just a fun little touch and I actually like it. I mean, it's messy, but it's unique. He's got a good personality. And this one here, I did not do anything to, but but I like them and they are ready to be boxed up, although I think I need to go get a new container because I also got a Halloween painting that I will need to box up, and we're gonna do something fun with that next year in September. I wanted it to do it this year, but I did not get to it. So, giving myself some grace on that one, and we will pull it out in September and dress it up then. So what I've learned so far about this style of making, I either need to talk louder, which makes me a little uncomfortable because I usually film while people are sleeping. Like it's 6 a.m. right now, everyone's still in bed. Or I need to get a microphone. So I will look into that. I also should probably look into some sort of ring light for my work surface while I'm actually making the project. So things to look into. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed a slightly different style of video. It will progress as we go along. Our little clay ghost. I will put the Instagram handle down below for the original poster of these, or at least the one that I saw. I think she's the original, but I don't know. Is anyone the original anymore? I don't know. I did notice as I was watching her video after the fact, she was kind of like pushing the clay down and molding it that way rather than like just trying to fold the clay in. So I don't know, but they're funky and cool, and they'll be a great addition to my Halloween collection. But that is it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel inspired and motivated and get some good crafting time in today. Let's get together again soon.